Good morning from Marrakech. Yes, I hopped on a Ryanair flight and I'm in Africa, just like that. So I am in Marrakech to explore this amazing city. Now I got in last night and it just looked like chaos. I'm going for my breakfast now and I have a walking tour at 10 to walk all around the souks. Try and find my bearings, but I think I read up and getting lost is part of the fun. Before I get into this video, a few little tips I've picked up so far. Okay, so I am solo traveling as a female. I'll let you know throughout the course of this video how I found it. So far so good, but I am going out today and I have heard that the men are quite chatty. Your phone, I was able to pick up as soon as you pass through passport in the airport. You can get a Moroccan SIM card for free, and for €10 I just topped it up with credit. He done it all for me, activated the phone, put the SIM card in, because it's all in like French and Arabic is the language here. I think predominantly French is what I've heard so far, but it's okay because I haven't got a word of it. So most of the people can speak English too. Sometimes it's great not knowing the language because you don't know what they're saying about you, so it's grand. So yeah, if you are worried about maybe solo traveling and you want, like I have my location on for my friends to check in on me. So SIM card, €10 for like 10 gigs of data. So that's loads for, you know, just social media stuff. So 10 gig, also Wi-Fi in the hotel. I am staying in the Medina and I'm in a Riad, which is like, so you can stay in a hotel that's on the outskirts of the like walled city, or you can stay in a Riad which is in it, and I'm staying in a Riad, so it's kind of like a traditional Moroccan hotel inside of the city. Enough rambling, I'm going to go for breakfast and load up because I've got a fun day of walking ahead of me, rambling through souks, and I'll check in with you and let you know how I got on with that. Wish me luck. So I'm just at this secret garden, the Jardin Secret. It's so lovely here. It's only like a €5 to get in. My tour guide brought me here, so I have like a one-on-one tour guide. Highly recommend it. I asked him to take me to like the hidden gems of Marrakech and the Medina. So the places that like tourists mightn't end up. So I think after here we're going to walk to where like the crafts people are, and I'm going to see people, you know, working, carving wood, the tanneries, so like actual proper Marrakech and not touristy Marrakech. So I'll share what I find along the way. sweaty head, it's because my Irish body is not used to sunshine in February. So much fun today. I definitely recommend doing a tour, whether you do it with a group or I done a private one with Mohammed. I'm going to link him below because he was so knowledgeable, and we had like a coffee as well during it. So you know, when you're solo traveling, I feel like I've been yapping all morning. I don't feel alone, if that makes sense. Also, I went with Mohammed because, I hope I'm saying his name right. Basically, I wanted to photograph and video, and before coming to Marrakesh, I did read up on it, and I know that like people don't like their photo taken, and I totally respect that. So that's why I done a tour with Mohammed, because I really wanted to get video footage and photos, and he like, you know, sorted me out with these people who are happy to kind of get their photo taken. I'll pop a few little photos in here if you want to have a little look, but I'll put them on my blog as well. Now, you can't come all the way and not go to the Souks. So I didn't buy a lot because I'm not here to kind of buy stuff, but I got some stuff from a little spice shop, and I got some slippers. So I'll give you a little look. I got some spices for my sinus and ears and head, because basically I have been, like, I was sick in January. I got a really bad flu. I was on antibiotics, and I have this lingering congestion, and I don't want to take any more like tablets basically because I've taken enough. So I said to the lady, you know, like sinus and stuff. So she gave me these. I'm not going to try pronounce it. Maybe if I put it to the screen you can read it. I don't know if you can read that, but basically you put some around into this, make a little pouch, hold your nostril and breathe it in. And when she did it, I was like, she also gave me some eucalyptus as well. So basically natural kind of head clearing stuff, and I already feel better from it. Oh, and I also got some Berber Chanel, which is basically these, like, they look like bars of soap, but you use them as like deodorant sticks. Yeah, too. Or perfume, and they're like scented. It smells like perfume. I have to show you my slippers. So when I was coming to Morocco, I was like, I just want a pair of slippers, that's all. So I got these slippers down in the Souks. My tour guide hooked me up with a slipper seller. Now, I realised these slippers are not going to be for everyone. If you slag my slippers, you're getting blocked. I'm going to wear these around the house. These are never coming off me. Can't come to Morocco and not get a pair of Moroccan slippers. So that is my loot. A few things I noticed today was, it's not as bad as what I was expecting walking around the Souks. When I was in Dubai, in old Dubai last year, that was really like, come to my shop, they would be putting scarves on you and whatever. Now maybe the market, I still have to experience that at night, and people said, you know, at night it's a bit wild. But it wasn't that bad. Like, I thought there was going to be like men all over me, not in that way, but like, come to my shop, blah blah blah. It wasn't actually that bad. So I obviously walked by myself back to my Riad for lunch, and it was fine. Yeah, guys were like, hey, look at my shop, Hannah Montana, lovely jubbly. But like, I felt totally safe. I didn't feel like, oh my god, unsafe. I feel safe. So if that changes, I'll let you know. Obviously you have to be careful of scams. So the henna ladies, people wanting to be your tour guide, and yeah, there was a couple of other scams. Don't go near the snake charmers or take photos of, you know, anything kind of in the square. I was happy enough to, like, if there was a really nice stall, like, you know, give a tip to the person or ask permission if you're taking a photo. I think just be respectful is my tip. So that was my morning rambling, and I really enjoyed it, really did. So yeah, I hope you're enjoying my rambling so far. If you do have any questions, leave them in the comment section and I'll answer them as best I can. So yeah. Good morning, change of plan. They cancelled my hot air balloon because the king is in town and you can't fly. So I was like, well, he shut down the hot air balloon aviation. So I might be able to go on the hot air balloon later in the week, but they said basically until they know what the king is doing. So I'm here until Sunday. So hopefully he goes before then so I can get up on my balloon. don't worry, all is not lost. We're going to go to the gardens that I'm not going to try and pronounce. It begins with an M, the YSL Garden. So I'm going to have my breakfast. I'm going to walk. It's like 2.5 kilometers or 2.2 kilometers according to Google Maps. And I'm just going to walk it because I think that's the fun, is finding all the gems when you're walking. So I'm going to go to YSL Gardens, and there's like a photography museum and stuff there, so we can have a little look. And I think afterwards I might go to that fancy, I call it the Instagram hotel. So I might go there because they actually shot some of the scenes from Sex and the City 2 in it. So yeah, rambling ahead of us. So I am just in the YSL Gardens, or Garden I'm not going to say it, and I'm just stopped for my lunch. Now I have to say, if you've watched my other travel kind of videos, I have been to nicer gardens. The gardens and the landscaping and the plants themselves is amazing, but unfortunately Instagram has ruined it. I couldn't get a proper look at the kind of blue house, which to be honest is just a house painted blue. Sorry YSL. And yeah, because everyone was having Instagram photo shoots. I just wanted a cute picture of the door or whatever, just to see it. So if you do come here, I think it opens at 8. I should have come for 8 to get a proper look at it. I came at 10 and it was just busy with Instagram people having photo shoots in ridiculous poses. But anyway, I am having some mint tea now, and I'm gonna travel back to the Medina. Now I did walk, right? I recommend getting a taxi unless you're brave. So I walked from my Riad to the gardens. It was like a 2-kilometer walk, 30 minutes on Google Maps. As soon as I got to the outskirts of the Medina, it was wild, it was busy. Now I was safe, and then I had to cross this road, which I don't know how they drive here, it's mad. And I just stuck to the map on my phone, but I did feel a little out of my depth. But I got here safe. I am going to walk back because I know the way. But yeah, so if you are a solo traveller, maybe get a taxi if you're nervous, because it does get a bit wild all of a sudden. Just noisy, cars beeping, yeah, mad. But I'm going to brave it and go back because I feel safe. It's just an attack of the senses. So yeah, I think I will go somewhere else cute today as well. I might go to that fancy hotel, but the only thing that's annoying me is it going to be full of Instagram people as well, just taking loads of photos. Don't get me wrong, I love a good photo, but I'm not here just to take photos, does that make sense? So yes, gardens are good, but you won't get a proper look, to be honest. So yeah. logging off my phone, so I don't know where to look. I forgot to bring my good camera with me, but I'm just in Riad 72, amazing roof terrace. Sorry if I'm looking at the screen wrong. So I've just come here for my dinner to catch sunset. Highly recommend it. Good morning, or should I say good afternoon. I had a hammam this morning, hence my bare-faced, relaxed head. So there is a spa in my Riad where I'm staying, and it's so nice. I'm gonna pop little clips in here. So I got a hammam, which is like a traditional, I suppose like spa experience. Basically, they scrub your skin within an inch of its life. I highly recommend you get one if you come here. You can go to a public, like a public, what would you call it? Like a public spa or a public bath, and you can get like a hammam there. Now, I got one in my hotel because I've never had one before. So basically, everything gets scrubbed, boobs and all. So she, like, I was put in like a sauna steamer thingy. Then she like scrubbed me, then she put like a clay mask on me all over, and then like she even washed my hair and everything. And it was like being an adult baby, basically. It was amazing. Then I got a deep tissue massage after, so I'm feeling really zen. So I'm gonna like dry my hair and get ready. And I'm just gonna go out and get some lunch. I've no kind of plan for today. I highly recommend you come and get a hammam. I really do. You can't come all the way and not get a hammam. I would actually come here just for a hammam. Especially if you're staying in the Medina, because it's wild here. It's wild. So it's nice to have something to relax yourself. So I feel like I can tackle the Medina now because I'm so relaxed. So I think we're gonna go somewhere nice for lunch. Then I'm just gonna ramble. There is like a photography museum, and I've saved a few pins on my Google Maps, so I'm just gonna go with the flow. The day is mine. That's the great thing about solo travel. You can just wander. I have adventures planned for the next 2 days, so I want to kind of relax today. I'm going quad biking tomorrow, and then I go to the Atlas Mountains on Friday, so they're going to be busy days, so I'm just going to relax. Good morning. I feel like I have to whisper because it's so quiet. I'm going quad biking now, so I'm just going to go for breakfast. I feel like all I say is I'm going for breakfast, but that's generally the plan. So I'm going quad biking today. I've never been on a quad bike. Don't even know if I'm big enough to like get on one. So I like just booked one of them, like just excursion things. So I think I'm going to Palm. So it's not the desert, but it is like a park kind of place that will look like a desert. Loads of nature. And yeah, I go around on a quad bike and enjoy it. Now I can't bring my big camera, but I will use my phone to try and like maybe get a few video shots. But I think I'll be concentrating too much on trying to drive the quad bike and not falling off it. So that's the plan for today. I'll check in and let you know how I got on with the quad bikes and if I'd recommend it. So wish me luck. Good morning. Let me set you up. Better tripod. Okay. We're going on an adventure today. We are going to the Atlas Mountains. That's where the Berber people, I'm not going to say they live there. I haven't learned their history yet. But you visit the mountains and like you see like their farms and like this a waterfall and loads of stunning views. I also feel like I have toothpaste on it. Yesterday, quad biking, amazing. I'm trying to only film kind of like highlights, or else my vlog is going to be like 3 hours long, but I loved quad biking. It was about 2 hours long. I got like 10 minutes like lesson on the quad bike, and then a bit of a practice, and then I was out in the like desert. It's kind of like a park. It's not proper Sahara desert where they bring you to go quad biking, but it is like rough terrain, and you do like, I had to stop and let goats pass. I need to get like a GoPro because I feel like obviously I couldn't film and drive it at the same time. I think I need to get a GoPro. So I really do, I think the quad biking is good value. You also stop for tea in this little village where there's more goats, and then you drive back and then they bring you back to your hotel. I just booked it through my Riad. I just booked it through the guys here. So today is mountains. I'll check in when I get back because I feel like I haven't properly checked in on this vlog since I went to the gardens and I started the video, but I'm just conscious it's going to be so long. So let's go to the mountains. I probably have chocolate mousse on my face because I always do. I forget to wipe my face after my lunch when I vlog. So I hope you can hear me because there is a stream beside, but I'm after doing like a hike. It's the only way to describe it. I thought it was going to be an easy enough trail. It was a proper hike. To see the waterfalls. It's quite strenuous, so if you are thinking of doing it, runners, be prepared. Like it is like an exercise. Like it's not like a stroll, it is a hike, and I'm not experienced at hiking, but my guide was so good and he literally held my hand because had he not have been walking with me there would be no Dainty no more. So really good. I can link to his, I think he has his own TripAdvisor that you can book it through. There was loads of people on tours. I had a one-on-one guide which was great, and then all the other people were in large groups. I don't know if it's just because I booked it by myself that I had an individual guide, but definitely you need a guide for walking around because you'll do a damage, you'll slip. They know the way to walk, and I wouldn't even know what rock to like stand on. Anyway, I'm gonna head back to Marrakesh now, but I think we're gonna stop in a village and have some Berber whiskey with a Berber family. So that would be fun. ramble. Today was so much fun. Just a whole day. So I met my guide down just near, not far from my Riad, and straight through the Atlas Mountains, high Atlas Mountains. And then we got to, oh I'm gonna ruin the name, the Orca Valley. Once I got to the valley, I got this lovely guide, which I think I already mentioned him in a clip, but basically my muscles are starting to be sore from the hiking. Definitely worth it. I think I said earlier that you would have to have a little bit of a fitness level. It's definitely, you need runners. It is a proper hike, and if you want to see, I saw all of the waterfalls. You can just do the lower level, go see them all and go climb. And I climbed a tree. I haven't climbed a tree since I was like a kid. Then me and my guide drove a different way back, and we went and stopped in a traditional like Berber village, and we went into a Berber home, and the lady made us tea. Her whole family was there. She lets tourists come into her house. She prepared tea, showed us around, and my guide gave me like a bit of history on like the traditional Berber home and stuff. And they live so simple. Like they had a TV, but like all the family was in the one area, and they were all like just chatting, and there was like a sense of community, if that made sense. So they didn't have much, but what they had was priceless basically, because they had that like community. So I'm really tired now, but I'm hungry, so I'm gonna just go catch some dinner. I have another day and a half left in Morocco. Tomorrow I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's unplanned, which is good because the day is mine. So I'll let you know if I find something fun to do. Hello, I'm back. I'm so bad at ending vlogs. I do this all the time. I pack my camera away into my bag, and I just go off and I just forget to vlog. I'm home. I had a lovely flight home. So my last day, I ended up getting drunk and spent the next morning being hungover, and I got another hammam and I got a facial, and then I had to fly home really, really tired. I think you've seen Pepsi. Pepsi's gonna join me now. I actually have my Moroccan tea. I don't know if you can see my teapot. Come on and join Pepsi. So I've got my little Moroccan teapot, and I have some mint tea. So as soon as I landed, it was midnight. I had to go home, I had to go sleep, and then I was up for work at 6. So I'm only getting to check in now and end my vlog properly. So I put together a detailed blog post sharing all the details and links for like where I lived when I was over there. So where I stayed, the trips and excursions I did, it's like 3,000 words full of detailed blog posts, which I'll link below with everything in it. So if you are thinking of solo traveling or even just visiting Marrakesh, I'll put all the info in that. And for anyone who, you know, is worried about solo traveling, especially to Morocco and Marrakesh, I found it fine for the whole week, but I am more experienced in the sense that I have done a good few solo trips, and I'd say I would have found it overwhelming if it was my first trip, because especially if you go to the Medina and the Souks and the old part, it's crazy. Now it's fun, it was an adventure, but I could see how some people might not like that and might find it a bit like maybe overwhelming or intimidating. But once you go outside of the Medina, there's a whole other side to like Marrakesh, and especially the Atlas Mountains as well, and all of the tours and excursions you can do. So Marrakesh isn't all about just that old little square and Medina and Souks. There is more kind of to see. So I was glad I went out and did things like the quad biking, hiking to see the waterfalls, things like that. So there's lots to do. It's definitely, I would say, one for people who want an adventure. There are some really fancy hotels where you can lounge by the pool if you want to do that, but for me it was exploration and adventure. I have a solo travel YouTube video. It's like an FAQ where I answer just some of the common like solo travel questions, if you want to check that out as well. So I'm back to normal now. Normal service will resume. I need to go and book another holiday, but in the meantime I'll just make some DIY videos. If you are new to my channel, hit the subscribe button, double check and make sure you're subscribed, because some of you guys were saying my videos were not showing up, so do just make sure that you are actually subscribed. And if you liked my adventure, cheeky thumbs up for the solo adventure. I'll catch you all in next week's video. Bye everyone.